Alright guys, hope you're good, because I'm good, and hope you're good, so we can all be good together. Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to Abraham's Garage, and in today's video I'm going to be going through the C400 and reviewing the car for you guys. We have a 2015 model here, but something to know, it's same between 2015 all the way to 2020, with 2020 some minor changes on the lights and the interior. So the things I'm going to show you about the car are going to be very similar, so let's go and review this car together. Also, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and leave me thumbs up, because that'll be making me very happy. So let's go. Alright guys, so starting with the front of the car, we have the fully loaded car. So what's different with this car than the other cars, let's say the C300 or even some other C400, is the light. You do get the full LED located right here. With this one, moving left and right for you as you're turning the wheel, give you better visibility. Alright guys, so also in the front we have the drive assist system located right here. If you've noticed the Mercedes logo, if it's filled up, that means it's got the drive assistant package in the highway. It will keep your distance with you in the front car. Depending on the speed you're going, you can also change that, and also the amount of distance that you have with the car in front of you. Okay guys, so moving to the side of the car, we have the AMG rims located right here. This is an upgraded package system when you're purchasing the car. These are factory rims, but these are purchased an additional cost added to the car. Also, we have red calipers on this particular car. Usually they do not come with red calipers, but it's a very nice touch to have. Alright guys, so let's go to the back. And once we reach to the back of the car, this is the look of the back of the car. Now in the earlier models of the C400, what we do have is an exhaust system that's just one pipe, but if the later model of the same car, which came out about a year or two later, which is called the C450, you do get a little bit of the exhaust looking a little bit differently. But pretty much the back of the car is all the same. Alright guys, so coming with this car, standard is the keyless entry, so you can just put your hand inside to open. If the car is open, you can close it. Lock. Mirrors will close. That's an option. You can choose it to close or not. And then put your hand again, get the car to open up. Alright guys, so now we're inside of the car. Now I'm going to take you through the features and the functions and the buttons of the inside of the car. So starting with here, you have your mirror controls, the fold in, and then you can choose the left and right mirror and adjustment right here. And you have your window up and down button, right? Look at it right here. All four are automatic. Very nice. Everything that is your seat controls is located right here, so everything you want to move. And your memory seating, you also have your heated seats located on the door for driver and passenger. Alright guys, so moving on to this side of the car, this is where the light controls are. So we have automatic, small, big, and your parking lights. We also have your fog lamps, and located up top, this is your parking sensors on and off. This button is your lane keeping, so it actually keeps you in the lane. When you're about to exit, it warns you that you're exiting the lane. And this one is your drive assist. So once you press this button, the car actually starts taking control. And even when you're turning, so let's say at a highway speed of 100, 120, it follows the car in front of you. And as they turn, your car turns and goes behind them. Okay, and then located here, this is your adjustment for cruise control. And this part right here is what keeps the distance from your car and the car in front that you can control for your drive assist system. Located right there is what raises and lowers your steering wheel. And this knob right here is for your windshield washer, your high beam, and your turn signals. Alright guys, so now going through the steering wheel, you do have a menu option here, and your stereo and phone controls on this side. So with this menu option, what it actually controls is the middle screen located right there. So now if you want to go through it, I'm just going to show you. Press the home button. Once we press the home button right here, we have trip. We use these buttons to go up and down. Press OK, go back, and use this for vocal command system. So if you press this and you talk to the car will do the menu for you. So let's quickly go through the menu. We have trip, we have navigation, we have radio, we have media, we have telephone, we have assistance graphic, and we have service, and we have settings. So in the settings is where you control what's inside the car. Service shows you when you have to go for service. I'm going to show you assistance graphics because this is an interesting one. So this actually, once activated and you're driving the car, it shows the distance between you and the car in the front, and you know, how fast you're going and how close you're getting to it. So this is an interesting one. Going back, your telephone options, your media, if we click on, it shows Bluetooth device. You can connect if it's on a radio station. You can control your radio. If it's on a CD, you can control your CD. Going back, radio is located right here. Navigation and trip. Moving on to this side of the steering wheel, we have the phone option. So to answer a call, to decline a call. Also your phone options to call, to voice command to talk, mute, and increase and decrease the volume. Something else very interesting for some of you guys that are not familiar with the Mercedes is the gear shifter. For Mercedes, the gear shifter is actually located on the steering wheel. So if you push down, that's drive. If you push all the way up, that's reverse. And if you press this button, that's park. Instead of the gear shifter being in the middle, it's actually located right there. Okay, guys, so something I want to show you is when you put it in reverse, you have the full backup camera. And one thing I actually do really like about this car is that the quality of the backup camera is very high. Alright guys, so from here we do have an option to change it as well. If we change it, we do have a full 180 showing us all the back of the car. Alright guys, so now I'm going to take you through the middle console and the buttons and the features of the buttons through the middle console. So once we make our way to the middle console, we have the dual zone automatic control. So basically use this button to increase and decrease for this side and that side if you like. Moving over, the second button is where you want the air to come out. So once you press it, actually on the screen, you do see an indicator as well of where your air is coming out for your AC or your heat. Now the next button over, we have the on and off button to climb it off all the way down, on, going up. Next button is your auto. Next button is your full front defroster max. Next button, once we press, is your menu button. So this one actually brings up the whole climate control, which you can control via this knob right here. So you have options like air distribution, airflow, temperature, and then going back and forth. You can click on them and then obviously select the options. Going back, we have your rear defrost located right here. So the sync button right here actually syncs both of the temperatures together. So let's say if one side is higher, the other one's lower, you want everything in the car to be the same. So press the sync button. This button keeps the air in your car. The next button is the AC button, and then again this one is similar to the one on that side. Moving our way down, we have the navigation button, then we have the radio button, then we have the navigation. Let's press, brings up to the menu, press one more time, go back. Next we have the radio, we press it, we go to the radio. Then you can again use this knob to move around. This knob actually controls a lot of things in the car, so left, right. For every single menu, you'd actually use the knob or this touchpad to go through it. There's also a touchpad located right here, which again came for newer cars 2015 and above, not available on the older cars. Again, making our way onto the middle, we do have the Mercedes clock. Going over, we have the telephone button, pressing, telephone shows up. Then we have the vehicle setting button. So this changes your agility, consumption. You can see the manual is actually located in the system if you need to look something up. Change of time. Again, vehicle settings. And then the last button is your hazard button. So once we press it, we do have the hazards coming on. Alright guys, so coming now to the middle right here, going through the menu, we do have the agility button right here. We'll go through that in a second. The next button down is raises your vehicle up. So let's say if you're going on grass or some unpaved pavement, press that. This is your auto start stop. So when the vehicle comes to a complete stop, turns off to save some gas. Your volume button and your media system on and off one. So once you press this, this actually does not control your stereo sound. This just turns off the screen right here. So if I press it, goes off, press it again, comes back on. Now moving our way to the agility button. This is what controls your driving dynamics, so like your sport, sport plus. So we press it once, and coming up we have the eco, also shows in your middle. Now going one more time, we do have the comfort. Press up one more time, goes into sport, and as you can see in sport, many different things like your engine, your suspension, your steering changes. And one more, you have sport plus, which shows in red. And in this case, the car is in the sportiest setting. So engine, transmission, steering wheel, everything in sport. Now something that's very nice and customizable and I want to show you is once we press this car button right here, and we use this menu to go through agility settings. Now in this menu, there's an option for individual. In individual, you can control everything to your liking. So you can put actually your steering on sport and your suspension on comfort. So this gives the driver multiple things to be able to work through and customize the car to the way of their liking. Alright guys, so in the middle we have the garage door openers located right here, and then the full panoramic sunroof that's operated with this. We press and it opens up. Alright guys, so time to go for a drive in the car in the C400, and let's see. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So what we're gonna do in the beginning is take you through the eco setting of the car. And we're gonna switch it into sports plus, and you're gonna see. So as you can see in eco, the car is very quiet, it changes gears very smoothly, and you don't really feel it, you know, it's just for cruising and relaxing. Something to note as we're driving the car is that the car is very stiff, even in eco. But once you put in Sport Plus, it becomes even stiffer. So, you saw comfort, does a gear downshift. Car already changes the transmission the way it shifts. Alright guys, so we're going to change the setting to Sports right now, and then Sports Plus. One more for Sports Plus. There we go. And now we're just gonna do a quick pull for you. Yes, that pull right there. In Sports Plus, the sound is more defined, the car pulls a lot faster, everything's so much better. Got a little pull in the Sports Plus for you right here. That engine noise is crazy. Yes, guys. Alright guys, so here's the full in-depth review of the C400. Hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you did, hope you can subscribe to my channel. If you do that, that'd make me very happy. And if you like the video, put a thumbs up. Also, if you want me to review a car that you like, you can comment it down below and I could get that car next, because we do have a couple cars, a lot of cars in our fleet. So again, thank you very much for watching, and hope you have a good day.